So hello and welcome to AI Automation. Google has secretly released what in my opinion is one of the most powerful offline AI tools that I've used in quite a while. Not only because it works offline, but also because it works almost flawlessly. And even though this is in beta, it is a must-have, and it works better than any other full, fully fledged tool out there. Now, in this video, I'm going to go ahead and show you the tool, how it works, and then the benefits of using this over, let's say, uh, something like Gemini or the full-fledged paid version of Gemini or ChatGPT or Codex, because all of those send your data to the cloud. So that's the biggest advantage of this, is that nothing is sent to the cloud. Everything is done offline, and you don't even need a very powerful computer to do it. You can do it with 8 gigabits of RAM. If you have a Mac with 8 gigabits of RAM, this will work flawlessly on that. Because that is what I have. I have a Mac with 8 gigabits of RAM. The other important part over here is that you can use this as much as you like. You don't need to pay a subscription fee. You don't need to pay for anything. And it doesn't even bog down your computer. I have this computer with 8 gigabits of RAM. It doesn't even bog down my computer. And according to Google, you can run this on mobile. I've not run this on my iPhone yet. I don't necessarily need this on my iPhone, but I definitely needed this on my computer. So I'll go ahead and jump to my screen and show you the tool, and then we'll go into all the features that this tool has to offer. So let's jump right to it. So the tool here is called Eloquent by Google, and Google secretly launched this tool because there's been absolutely no buzz around this. You go to developers.google.com/edge/eloquent. Even if you Google it, you'll find it. Now, unfortunately, this is only available for iOS and Mac OS, so this will work on your phone, your iPhone, and this will work on your Mac computer. And you'll say premium AI voice dictation without subscription, and then record your ideas eloquently, polish them instantly. And that is one of the most powerful features of this. So it's not just transcribing like Dragon naturally speaking, if that's something you're aware of, or if that's something you've used. But we used to use Dragon naturally speaking a lot, and it has issues. Now it doesn't have those issues, and I'll show you how this works. All of this way, like, it shows you how this works and everything, and it's very easy to install if you have a Mac. Just go ahead and you download this, install it like any other Mac program. When you're setting this up, so when you're setting it up, it will ask you to download the 2 billion model, and if you have the 2 billion model already, you might have to download it again because it doesn't pick it up automatically. Not sure why that is the case, but you can also download the 12 billion model. Now, I have not used the 12 billion model. I don't think I need it. But if you're recording in multiple languages, for instance, the 12 billion model might be more accurate. Now, I recorded and dictated in French. It worked perfectly. I recorded in Japanese. It worked very well. And I did Chinese, and it worked very well. So this is working very well for the languages that I tried. Now, I'm not sure how many languages this supports, but let's just give it a shot over here. So you're just going to record. Or if your recording doesn't work, make sure that you go to settings and you change your microphone to MacBook Air microphone if you're using a MacBook, or if you're using an iPhone, you can switch to your iPhone. Now, I originally did this, but for some reason it just didn't work, or it reverted back once I restarted. Go ahead and give it a second shot over here. Hello and welcome to AI Automation. In this video, I'm going to go ahead and introduce you to a tool called Eloquent. And Eloquent is a tool by Google that mainly works by transcribing files locally using Gemma's 2 billion parameter model. Now you can see from the transcription that it removes all of the flaws in my speech, and it gave me this clean text. So it's over here now. It says, hello and welcome to AI Automation. This video, I'm going to introduce you to a tool called Eloquent. Eloquent is a tool by Google that mainly works by transcribing files locally using Gemma's 2 billion parameter model. Now, the good thing about this is if you hit polish, for instance, sorry, this is already polished. So if you hit key points, for instance, this will turn your notes into the key points or into points. And again, this is using AI, the 2 billion parameter model, but this can be improved, I imagine, if you're using the 12 billion parameter model. So Eloquent is a Google tool that transcribes files locally using the Gemma 2 billion parameter model, introduction to the AI automation tool Eloquent. Now, if I hit formal over here, this kind of changes my transcription. It says this presentation introduces AI automation. In this video, I will introduce you to a tool, Eloquent. So it's still very good. It also shortens the text, and it also you can lengthen the text. I can imagine if that's something you want to do, but it does a pretty good job of transcribing and then kind of extracting notes out of it. So we went ahead and wrote 4 paragraphs out of my 2 lines of text. As you can see, this is quite literally AI generated, but it does a pretty good job of just expanding on what I already said. One of the other features here is that it's voice edit. So you can hit voice edit over here. Now this does have its limitations. If you have like 5,000 words of text, it might not work. It will only work if you have, I think, maybe like 1,000 or 1,500 words of text. Not exactly sure what the limit is. It was mentioned somewhere, but this is in beta, so this might change. So what we're going to do here is we'll just take this wall of text over here, and we will do a edit with voice, the little mic over here. And I want to change the underlying technology-powered Eloquent in a sophisticated application of Google's Gemma family of models to something better. I don't know. Let's just see what it does. All right, so it's changed the paragraph to something different. We're going to cut that out. Okay, so let's try something else. Let's try removing the second paragraph. I want you to remove the first 2 sentences of the second paragraph. And keep in mind that all of this is being done locally on my computer. It's not sent to the cloud. It's still pretty fast. And I think this is the fastest I've seen a voice dictation or a transcription model work on this computer. And I've used quite a few. We'll go ahead and we'll hit save. There's another feature that I really like is the transcribe file. Now I've got loads of notes, and I receive loads of notes from people, and sometimes I just can't make out what they're saying. So the most challenging ones are the ones with an accent, and they speak also very fast. So I have a few of those that I'll just show you, and then, well, I'll ask you, you'll hear it first. You see how challenging it is, and then we'll put it through the transcription over here. Okay, so you'll hear the audio first.
Hello, my friend. Welcome to the Semantic Essay course, Fundamentals. In this course, you will be able to understand that the success in SEO doesn't come from following the crowd. It is coming from carving your own path.
So you can already tell this is not an easy accent to understand, even though the guy is an absolute genius. He's brilliant. But I have a hard time understanding and watching or hearing a 1 hour long video. Now this specific file is around 196 megabytes, and it's 21 minutes long. So let's just see how long this takes to transcribe. So I hit transcribe file over here. All right, went ahead, chose the file and loaded it into this. So let's see. So it's 11 in the morning, and let's see. It's already started transcribing. And you can see it's making sense of it. So unlike me, who has a hard time understanding this, apparently it's not very challenging for Google's 2 billion parameter model. It says, hello, my friend, welcome to the course Fundamentals. In this course, you will be able to understand that the success doesn't come from following the growth. It is coming from carving your own pets. So pets is actually pats, right? So later on, you can just go ahead and polish this, or you can just hit polish on this, and this will fix it. Usually, just fixes this automatically. I tried this previously as well, because that guy has a accent, so it's hard to understand quite a few words that would otherwise be very easy to understand for someone who speaks fluent or native English. So let's just see how long this takes. We're already around 3 minutes into this, and we're 16%, and this is a 21, close to a 22-minute long video. So this is how long the video is, and this is how much has already been transcribed. So this is going at an insane pace. So we'll keep an eye out on this. The other problem I see with this is this wall of text. So it keeps transcribing, but there are no timestamps, there are no breaks, there are no paragraphs, there are no headings, there's none of that. Now, that is not me really complaining, because if you were using a program like Dragon, naturally speaking, you would also encounter this issue. Where you wouldn't encounter this issue would be a professional transcription software. But with that professional transcription software, you usually have a human being that's using the software. And from the ones that I have seen that use AI, they're still not as good as this one over here. So even if you do transcription for a living, most people don't do transcription for a living, but they have loads of notes. But even if you're doing it for a living, this is something that you can extract from the audio or the video file. Now, this is a video file, by the way, and you can extract that from the video file and then polish that into notes, or you can polish that into a proper transcription. It'll take less work than having to do it from scratch, especially if you're working on audio from a person that has a bit of an accent, or if it's a non-English audio and you're taking this and it's you, let's say, transcribing this in French, then you can take the transcription and turn that into English and kind of understand what's going on. So this is where this is very useful. So this means that you can transcribe YouTube videos and translate them, even though YouTube is now doing a lot of the auto translation stuff. But some creators have that turned off. And this opens a lot of avenues, especially if you're also a student. You've got lots of recorded notes. Now you want to turn the recorded notes into text. So you use something like Eloquent to do it. So we're 6 minutes into the audio file. It's taken 4 minutes to transcribe 31% of the audio. So we'll go ahead and we will cut it over here and come back to when this has been completed. So welcome back. So we are towards the end of this. It's been transcribing now for 13 minutes and it's transcribed 85%. I just want to show you guys the load on my computer from this transcription. So I'll open the activity monitor over here and we'll just go ahead and do a search over here for Eloquent. All right, so Eloquent is sucking up 1.68 gigabits of memory with 44 threads, 588 ports. So that's not a lot. And in addition, we've got some other stuff that's sucking up, but by and large, it's under 2 gigabits. So very efficient and for what it's doing. And it's not even stressing out my computer. I'm still able to work on it. As you can see, I've also thrown in an airdrop to see if that slows things down. But so far, so good. I'll just close the airdrop because for some reason it has stopped. But by and large, I also have like loads of Chrome tabs open. So that also kind of slows things down. But this was just so that we could stress test. Yeah, I've got quite a few Chrome tabs open. Stress test. I've got Codex open as well. And I've got this QuickTime running. And I've got Eloquent running, which is now at 88%. And you can see that even though my system RAM is like nearly zero, or actually it's way beyond zero, it still works pretty well. I'm still able to record this screen recording in QuickTime, and it's still running. So if you have a better computer, this is, by the way, not a great computer. If you have like 16 megabits of RAM and the latest M4 or an M5, this will be a lot faster, and you will experience fewer pickups on your system. So that's just something to bear in mind. So let's just pause this and come back to you guys when this has been completed. All right, so this has finally completed, and it took 19 minutes to transcribe what was almost a 22-minute video. And now it's going ahead and polishing the text, which I imagine needs a lot of polish based on the first few sentences I read. But let's see how long the polish takes, and then we can take a look at the final output. A lot of the stuff that does not appear to be correct, like pet, is removed, or it's updated to something similar or something that makes sense. So we'll stick around for the polishing to complete and see how long that takes. So it's been a minute already. All right, so here's the final cleaned up text. Around 17 minutes to transcribe, so another 5 minutes to polish. So this is a total of 4,137 words. This was transcribed at 190 words a minute. Took a total of like 17 seconds and 17 minutes to transcribe, and another 5 minutes to polish. Now let's just take a look at the output. So over here, where it said pet, now it says pat. Okay, I can go ahead and edit this even further. You will realize that you can actually change the perception of algorithms. All right, so everything looks nice and clean and tight. This pet now has been changed to pat, and similarly, a lot of the other stuff has been improved, and it's now reads a lot better. So what I can do at this point, if I don't read through 4,137 words, is I can just hit key points over here, and this will use again the algorithm or the AI on my computer to pull this down to the main points. 20 minutes. It's still not giving me the key points. Once it was polished, I did key points. I don't have anything over here yet. Formal, nothing. Short, nothing. Long, nothing. So we're going to try and go back and go into history and see if we can do something over here and just hit key points from history. And yeah, it doesn't do anything, because I think maybe because I don't have a powerful enough computer, and this is a large body of text, so this might take very long to do on my computer, and which is why this is taking a while. Or maybe I'm not using a powerful enough model, so I might want to download the 12 billion parameter model, but I know it's not going to work. It's not going to work great on my computer given its constraints. So let me know in the comments below once we give this a shot if a large body of text does surmise to its key points or shorten when you're using a larger model. So hope you guys liked the video. Like, subscribe, as always, leave a comment below, and if you found this useful, feel free to share it with your friends. We'll see you guys in the next video.